We having some technical issues here, with the internet.
I want to take your boys. I want to tell my mama. Say, baby, I was spending. Send me in Europe. I take you to. Oh, mama can see my baby. Oh, papa can see my baby. Good morning, Liberia. Today we have come together in unity, in one voice, in our loudest voice to say what? To say what? To say what? To say what? Thank you, Liberia. Thank you, mothers. Thank you, parents. Thank you to our religious community. Thank you to even our victims, our survivors that have come to grace this occasion. We want to say a very big thank you to you all. We want to start our program slowly, but we will at this time want to recognize our clergy in our midst. I think we have Reverend Alton. Reverend Alvin E. Alton is here. We have
Kanye Johnson.
If we have any other clergy, you are recognized. So our Muslim council, if we have any imam here, we say you are recognized as well. Let us all say together what? Say what? Say what? We have the grandma princess, the grandma queen, Ablakoto. Can you please come to do pre-Louis praise and worship for us quickly? And we have teachers doing as well. Please come and just start this day with God, and as we go through.
So Liberians from all walks of life have come here in one voice saying no to drugs. Raise their voice, raising their voice against drugs in the country. You know, some people say drugs abuse is spiritual.
Bishop Johnson, Bishop Daniel Johnson. Bishop Johnson, please come up on the floor.
So we were here.
We all should share the life. We are issues just short while ago with the life.
We are doing this today for Liberia, for our children. The day is for us. We have a whole group of people coming from Bushman Island. We can start without ready order, but we are about to start and we're going to call the praisers.
So hundreds of Liberians have come out here to at the Capitol building. As a matter of fact, this is the ground where we have the inauguration for all of our leaders. For our leaders, you know, the president. You have inauguration here for the presidents, and so this is a very historic ground. And the Capitol building, you know, this place hosts the leaders of this country from various districts and counties. And so people are here to raise their voice and speak against the issue of drugs. They said this is just an event here, but this is going to be a process to carry on a massive citizen engagement to have people out of this issue about drugs. So we urge you to share the live like you did this morning. We have over 1,000 of share that people share the live this morning. Keep sharing the live. Keep sharing. Let people, you know, those out there who may be concerned about what ordinary Liberians are doing about drugs abuse. Let them know that ordinary Liberians are taking this head on and they have come out.
So we have our praisers to come and do some praise and worship. What are we here for today?
In Jesus' mighty name. This is the day the Lord has made. We will rejoice and be glad in it. It got to be God. It got to be God.
Oh man, I speak them back. Keep on first. I keep on first. I can't go back there. So just give me change. Let me show the people out on the land. All that confronting press people. All our yeah, we started from all the way from Buma. We started from Buma. You have to move in front of me.
I will take on the jacket.
They got to be God.
Oh, it gotta be God. Oh.
They got to be God. They got to be God. They got to be God. What's my sense?
Oh, it gotta be God.
They got to be God.
It gotta be God.
They got to be God.
It gotta be God.
They got to be God. What's my sense?
Oh, when it got low.
Only God knows.
We are getting signal that the vice president of the Republic of Liberia might come on this float. That's the signal we're getting. We have the chief of protocol of the vice president is just here. This is the chief of protocol of the vice president, and also the president of the university, the African Methodist Episcopal University, is also here, and the ADK to the former vice president is also here. The rain has started to fall here, but these Liberians are here for a cause.
Yes, you went my way.
Yes, you are my. Every song I song. Yes,
Today not for nothing. Today not judgment day. Today not judgment day. Today not for nothing. Today not judgment day.
Raising balls against drugs abuse in the country. We got the signal that the vice president of the Republic of Liberia might be here. We just saw the chief of protocol in the office of the vice president. As a matter of fact, he was also the chief of protocol in the office of the former vice president, Joao Taylor. So, and also saw the ADK of the former vice president. He's always on the former vice president around this area, which are clear signals that these individuals, officials, might be here to form part of this event here.
Everybody testify. Everybody testify. Satan, the whole you did for me. Satan, the whole you did for me. Church, the whole you did for me. I jump. We jump.
Chimama Wolo Koli, prominent Liberian here, is also forming part of this.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. What do we say? What do we say? What do we say? If we have any man in our midst, we will call you out to please offer us the opening prayer. If we have any man here, we will call you to please offer us an opening prayer. Thank you. Okay.
Assalamu Okay. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
You blocking the speaker, please stay place.
Use that one now.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. And to our other brothers, I say peace on you. And Al-Fatiha. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين. الرحمن الرحيم. مالك يوم الدين. إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين. اهدنا صراط المستقيم. صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. آمين. اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما صليت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم وبارك على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما باركت على إبراهيم وعلى إبراهيم في العالمين إنك حميد مجيد. ما رميت إذ رميت ولكن الرحمن ما رميت إذ رميت ولكن الرحمن. اللهم صل على.
So that was a prayer there from the Islamic faith. That was a prayer there from the Islamic faith.
So we want to take some story from one of our mothers. Mother Geraldine, where are you here, Mother Geraldine? Please make your way to the platform when you are here. I saw you marching this morning. Mother Geraldine, away. Mother Geraldine.
So this has been very emotional. Yeah. Earlier on, we spoke with a young man who said he has been using drugs for 25 years and that he graduated from the United Methodist University in 2004 with an undergraduate degree and also got his master's degree from the Ghana Institute of Public Administration, Management and Public Administration. But he has been using drugs for 25 years. He was in the graveyard in Kingsville. Though he's going through rehabilitation, he's here forming part of this match. There are lots of stories here. People travel from the United States of America to speak on this issue. So many stories here.
But we will just have few people coming up to share their stories, like our sister Anna, who is the face of this campaign today. So our sister Amma Guinness, you are our champion mother. We say bravo, thank you for standing up for so many mothers. Thank you for crying for so many mothers. And today we have another mother here who has been living with this struggle.
Someone put him on a Ponzi.
Okay. Please put the umbrella down. Please put the umbrella down. Please. The third one is not alive. He died with the very first one in the world. The fourth and the fifth, they are the most scared. They are into drugs. We lost that
Mama.
2017 February. Two of them are into drugs. This is legal whatever it is a father. When they say me in 20 years, but they put it better. The last time, you can imagine how it is with us. So we said no to drugs. I am doing it to create awareness, to beg them, to draw other mothers, to say no to drugs. They deserve better. They are very intelligent. We said no to drugs. Thank you. No to drugs.
That mother there screaming on you.
No to drugs.
Very tearing, very emotional. Her kids, she born 5, already lost 1 to drugs. The 20 years old girl is also into drugs. So very much emotional, yeah. There are stories of all of the people here, one way or the other, have experience of drugs.
We're going to take another mother and a father. We want to share their story. So let's do it all and then we want to hear another father and another mother just 1 minute to share their story. So if you are a mother here and you want to share your story quickly, come, you have 1 minute. Just 1 minute, please. Yes, come. Come, Mama. We need a father. We need another father. We need 1 man. We need to hear from our dads too. We need to hear from them. They have been in a struggle with us. What do we say? What do we say? What do we say? No to drugs. 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 No to drugs.
Good morning, fellow Liberians. My name is Praise Clemens. I've come for you to join me. My owner brother, he's 39 years now. Caleb Clemens left the house saying you are 18 years in 11th grade class. He has turned 29 years old. He said, owner brother, God gave me my people. I'm 50 years old. And I wouldn't walk against me. He just said to the man, sometimes I go to the gate and say, well, sometimes stop my press.
We want women. We want someone to represent the fathers. We need
She's a 50-year-old woman. She has only one kid, 29 years old now, and he's in the ghetto.
Father, please come. Y'all been made way for the brother. Y'all been made way for the brother. We know your church is destroying this nation. Our mothers are crying. Our children are dying.
I'm Sheikh Ali Mohammed Sharif. My son is a victim of drugs. I am now compelled to take my daughter, separate a sibling, send her on a mission far from me, send her in Syria. And I'm fighting with him. It's not easy. And my own recommendation to government, let us get to the community in the trust gather and exploit them. It's not easy. It's not easy. As you can see me, I'm in the ring. Yes, I'm in the ring. I don't normally get into this kind of a population, but I have to, because it's now killing us. Please, let us stand and say no to drugs.
Thank you. So we also going to take words from our victims who have survived drug addiction. Somebody who can tell a success story. Do we have somebody with a success story? Do we have a success story that has said no to drugs? Did you say no to drugs? Thank you. Please come up. Are you a survivor? So we're going to take 2 survivors and then we go back again to one mother. So what do we say? What do we say?
No to drugs. This is DN News Liberia. We urge you to keep sharing this live.
What do we say? What do we say?
There are hundreds of people here.
Right? No to drugs! 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 Praise the living God. Today we honor this real. We thank God. Thank you for our family, our children. I've been once a victim. I live in the ghetto. I born my son in the ghetto. I smoke cocoa. I smoke tar. I smoke all the drugs. 10 years to honor. Because when I entered the church of Bishop and Mother Della, and they prayed for me, they delivered me. I spent 10 years smoking drugs. And I've been on like 10 years and they delivered me. So I want to stay here today to tell people that we should pray for our children. And children are there. Oh, when you go, you can see how we sleep in the ghetto.
I say your
Sleep on
place,
the ground. No food to eat, my brother and sister are begging you, help yourself. As we're talking to our other people to help us to stop drugs from coming in our country. That drugs start coming in the government work, that the DNA work and stop the people from bringing drugs.
Good afternoon to all. I will have introduction. I'm going to see another say what and I am a survivor. I spent over 7 years on drugs. I smoke cocoa, I smoke pills. I spent over 7 years on addiction. And I never went to a rehab. It was through the help of the Almighty God. I went to the highway, God first and my mother second. The community, they discriminated me, they turned me as or a banner person, when I was in the help of God. Yes, it was God first and my mother second. And I have done 3 years as a survivor. I'm also the CEO of Sewa Against Drugs Foundation. I'm here with my team. And personally, I am a reporter at ELBC. So I want to have to use my story as a motivation. If I can do it, I don't want I can do it. If I can do it, I don't want
He's a journalist, a reporter at ELBC.
Especially my second person because of John 6 months. I'm
Hey, you just wanted to do that now.
But she was
You just wanted to do that here. Why you can't tell me to my work? I just want to back there. Why you not telling me to go back?
I'm here to tell you what they say.
Why you don't have to be in front of me? How you be in front of me directly?
You don't have to be as a trainer. All your friends are down there. You don't tell
I
me
keep
where
on there
to
to take
stand.
pictures.
No, you don't tell me where to stand.
Why you people on me? You blocking my work. You blocking my work. No.
You trying to get your dog? You trying to get your dog? Amen. Amen.
He's doing that intentionally.
Hello. Amen.
Let me grab it now. Push it.
No, forget it. Okay, I will talk to him. My man. Watchman. Don't do that.
No one shouldn't lie to you that are in love for your child. Those people can be like me or even more than me. I was neglected my father. I was outcast by society. I was neglected my family, but yet I still survived. It's a possibility that says that our friends out there can survive as well. That's the more reason that we are here. Not just because I survived, but also now the more I don't cheer for the campaigners, for the pastors of America. I'm also one of the presidents of foreign users. So today, I want to ask you all, and it wasn't an error, it wasn't a mistake. And you came here. You came here for your country. You came here for your family. There is no political. It is beyond politics. It's for the bureau. It's for us.
I know I'm all of this. I tell you, I'm a victim of this just now. Actually, in my school fees, stole my mom money, stole my dad money, stole a lot of things, bro. I tell you this, ain't all we got children out there trying to stay out of who is not safe. I done a lot of things. I didn't say all right now. When I'm talking, I done a lot of things. Who's the out there? My brother, my sister, my auntie, my who's the out please stay out of the hood. Can't lie to you. I suffer through the struggle, trying to find my way through. Yeah, trying to work. It's not cool. See everyone, you're cool. My friend, I go to school, everyone, cool. I got no skin out to work, no shine, none. It's not safe. Yeah, so let's talk to our brother, sister, and children. Who's the out? Let's stay out of the hood. Let's focus on our family and make them money and job in the future. Huh? Yeah, it's not safe. Say no to drugs everywhere I go. Say no to drugs. Say no to drugs. Say no to drugs. Say no to drugs. Huh? Say no to drugs. Someone that shoes like you, they take that feel of food. Everywhere I pass, I see one of the people that call me shoes or what. Huh? Shit is a dog. I feel like a dumb. I see my mom in the shit now. Going up, parade, bodies of rock. When I'm making the money, I saw me. Take the wheel, I am moving on rock. Still on the drugs, bro. You're not cool. Huh?
Say no to drugs. More victims continue to come forward.
Hello, fathers. Hello, brothers. Hello, sisters. Aunties, nieces, nephews. What do we say?
No to drugs.
At this time, we're going to take someone who cry we heard from our screens, someone who we are using today as our champion mother, someone who cry for everyone. no to drugs. We want to call our sister, Rosemary Amaginis. She will just come to talk with us for like about 2 or 1 minute quickly before we have our petition being raised. So, please come quickly. The people want to see you. They want to see the face of this campaign. They want to see the mother that cried out for so many mothers. They want to see the mother that broke the barrier of shame and neglect. They say, this is too much. We have to stand up. We have to say something. We have to fight against the menace in the society, the pandemic that is eroding the social fabric of our children's future and is spoiling our children's dignity. We say what? No to drugs. What? Anna, where are you? Please come, Mama. Our champion and our warrior, Mama. Please come. Please come. Everyone of us have stories, but we do not tell our stories. It's not easy to even tell your story to your neighbors or your family because you have been close with sheep. Mama, please come. The mothers, the fathers, the sisters, everybody wants to get What do we say? What do we say? What do we say? When we go back in our communities, we go into our schools,
No to
we
drugs.
go to our businesses,
No to drugs.
when we are traveling,
No to
when
drugs.
we are passing through our
No to
neighborhoods,
drugs.
when we go to our churches,
No to
when we
drugs.
go to entertainment centers,
No to drugs.
when we have been family meetings,
No to
what
drugs.
do we say?
No to drugs.
In our loudest voice,
No
what do
to
we
drugs.
say?
No to drugs.
No to drugs! No to what? What do we say? What do we say?
You remember the video that went live, went viral? That video that went viral with a lady crying, explaining about how her kids are involved. Her son is on drugs. This lady who has led this campaign.
I sure you all know me now. I need to trust myself anymore. I don't want to cry today to feel like it's time to be free, but it's not easy. Today we stay here for a wanted cause. Today we are here not because of Baron. Today we are here for each and every one of you. Today is the day, is the beginning of enough is enough. We have cried as parents. We have suffered as parents. These children have lived their life in the ghetto, in the graveyard for years. This is the time for Liberia to know that this is the end of everything. We have tried. As a mother, I have done everything humanly possible to get my first child out of drugs. But today, we are here today. This is the beginning of recovery. I'm sure you heard about a story people at the South Beach, but we are still going through recovery. And because of him, I will fight until I see the end of this. I thank you.
No to drugs.
No to drugs. No to drugs. No to drugs. No to drugs.
Hello, everybody. I'm standing before you and bound place legends. I just want to extend my thanks and appreciation to every one of you who came up. I want to say thank you to all crying mothers. And then, with God, things are possible. Thank you all.
No to drugs.
Mama, I'm sorry.
The budget chat?
Yes, we're going to have them because it's all about them too.
I think you're going to
People under the ring, they will have a second thought, they will have a change of mind. So we're going to have a user going to tell us how he is the way he is today and what can take him from there. But I'm sure from today, he's going to be convinced that he has people who love him and people who care about him to change.
When you don't talk to people, you just say, standing before you, my name is Mary. I'm here on camera in most rooms. I called Ingole, I got Satan for them just having two automated neighbors who are with the Coco everybody always say me, get his 1 or 2 things. The king of town, I know my money said, start getting my money, start going straight to the place, call it the place. That was start getting money, start going straight to the place. They are still up and down. The judge had them in fire, friends, family, people. I keep in fire, I keep out, says Winifred. Don't touch her. She needs partner to help us to help us. We trust you so because you have been a very good person. We have a favor of God. You are helping me. Say we trust you or help for the government, for NGOs, you did something for us 1 week ago. Once she do and dedicate me, and right now I'm being laughing because since you carry me,
Go to the back for the ball.
She need rehabilitation symptoms. She need help.
We want to at risk. That's why we are here to target this letter. But it is never too late. As we have come here today to tell you that we are definite about what we want to do to achieve together. If you think you're not a victim, once somebody is affected by the drugs, you are at risk. That's why we are here to target this thing collectively. If you want to see who we have, you permit me to introduce our second leader of the Republic of Liberia. It shows that we are willing, not just only the matter of the women caucus, but we have our men. We are mothers. Some of the children we see in the streets, they are children that we know. Amma is my childhood friend, so we know what it is. We don't want to be personal because as a mother, we understand the need. So we are coming here today. Today is just the beginning. You are not going to give us the petition and turn your backs. You have to be security in every community. You have to hold our feet to the fire, and together we'll succeed. I want to say thank you. It's a wake-up call for us as a nation, and we are determined to make the change. Thank you.
Don't moan. Listen, babe.
This is the town of Liberia, South Carolina. Settled by African Americans after the Civil War and named after the Republic of Liberia because this was their oasis of freedom.
Don't moan.
Most of the black people who settled here after the Civil War were driven off their land.
In 1,000 feet, you will arrive at your destination.
Don't moan.
Getting you.
Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Nightly Exchange. Doctor, what happened to your light?
Okay. Let's more. Let me.
No. What? Yeah, turn it on so that people can see your face.
Okay.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Nightly Exchange. Welcome. Thank you for being here tonight with us. We appreciate you for the patience and your, dedication to come on every night to watch us. Thank you so much for being here. We say you can find us on YouTube and Facebook on Liberia Watch News. It's not on the you won't see it on the Nightly Exchange. When you go to Liberia Watch News, there where you'll find us. And subscribe to our YouTube. You guys are watching, but you're not subscribing. I don't know why. It's free. Please do so. Please. Do it for us. Do it for Mama Liberia. We are all here to talk about Liberia, the good, bad, and ugly every day. And like I always say, I love to hear the good, but nevertheless, if the bad comes up, we still have to come in and discuss it. And we want you to be part of that conversation. We want you to have a say in it. We want you to engage in with us and not just leave us hanging here. In the comment section or call when we put it numbers up for you to call to so and engage with us. Let's make this community engaging. That makes us a safe space for everyone that you can come here and we all have sides that we support here. We are all Liberian, and that's why our democracy is growing. Or should I say has developed over the years. Everyone has their sides. We can all come here and, say what's in our mind, defend our sides and stuff. Some people defend even the ugly, the bad, but some of us try to be objective and call out the bad and the good. Because why? We are not part of, well, let me speak for myself, because I am not a partisan for any political party, or they was partisan, like they can say, of any political party. So I only support a political party or a candidate, so you can say the party. Okay. Last election, which is the rescue mission, I was on the train, and I'm still on the train. So, I'll call out the good, I'll call out the bad. You may not like it. It's okay. Come up and say yours. The side you support, the side you feel can do better or has done better. You come and let's compare the notes, right? Let's say let's sharpen the contradiction, the honesty, whatever it is. Come on, let's do it. So when we come on here, we are not doing journalism 101. I'm not a journalist. Let me disappoint you already. Okay? I may be hosting the show, but I'm not a journalist. I'm a Liberian and a supporter of the rescue mission. And other people come here. We have seditionists here too. They may not be coming on, because of some busy schedule and stuff. But we have sedition on here. We have people that support the ANC. Well, are real true partisans of the ANC and the CDC, and we have a true partisan of the Unity Party here too. So that's why we all come here. Sometimes it gets heated, sometimes, but when we go in the bag, trust me, it's all good. It's when the politics come out, everybody get, gloves come out and everybody start punching and, to keep that side alive, so to speak, right? So yeah, so that's what we do here. And please, if you want, I'll be dropping, matter of fact, I'm about to drop the link in the comment section. Feel free to come on. Whatever side you come from, this is not a party platform. Feel free to come on and discuss the issue. And let's discuss Liberia. Safe space for all of us. Let's make it safe. We're not here insulting, doing no mom cause that we have gotten used to in our society. We should discuss it. And that's what we see people supporting the most. We should also discuss it. I'm looking at you, Mom. Come on, I for doing that. And you don't want to come in and support us, talking about Liberia, just Liberia, talking about our country, our beloved Mama Liberia, right? Don't do that to us. Go ahead, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Go to the Facebook with a follow or whatever. Comment and keep following. Keep sharing. Share the show. Share it on to other people in your group chats and everybody. Come on, let's do this. Let me bring Tatas back on. Hopefully he has gotten his life situation. You can see Tatas clearly now, right? Hey, yeah, don't come and see our LEC something here. Yeah, we know LEC popping. So he's back. Yeah, so we thank you for coming on, Thomas. We appreciate. Oh, Thomas is our behind the scene guy, our producer, our make it happen guy, Thomas Kumet from Kawe. He always falling asleep on me. But he's up today. So thank you for watching. That's our producer. He's the man. He always makes things happen. for us to get the guests on here, to get some of these videos playing. It's the man Thomas. Okay, just to let you know. Thank you, Yada. Thank you, Mawale, for coming, and for you, all of you who are watching, who I cannot see to call your name. Thank you. We appreciate you too. So Tatus, what's going on? How is the rain today? Because it looks like we're raining all day today.
Oh, Sunday's morning it been falling off to now. I think it just ceased. I think just a few minutes ago, but Sunday's morning it been falling on this side.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think it was a good thing too, because the march, they said no to drugs march. I think it was, I would call it a shower of blessing, because if it's too hot and the heat out there, you got all those people in the street, I don't think it's a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so the rain is kind of good to pour on it, calm and not cool them up. So I
to
think
cool the temper down, You know, whenever when the sun's shining like that, there are some people may like the thing. Some people that don't have strong resistance, probably they could have thing. But thank God, in other way, we tell God thank you for those that get us like one day today. Yes, this thing we just have to. All of us need to put him together to see how bad we can fight drugs issue in this country, because drugs issue is getting too rampant. Like I can always say, all of us need to put hands together. We need to help the government, because if I say helping the government in a way that even in the community, if like in my community, if I ever see someone selling drugs, I should be able to contact either the police or the DEA. I think that would be much better. At least maybe when they arrest one or two, they'll be afraid. At least that can help those that they selling. They will be scared to be bringing or just in the community. But it's a good day for Liberia today. That I like the way the turn up was. It's just like some of us couldn't get chance to be there today, but I wanted to be there. But anyway,
yeah, it was a lot of people there. We just a lot
we
of
appreciate that
people too, and that was a good thing. I really enjoy that. I think it shows that drugs is not just on one person mind. And I know some people try to politicize it, but it shouldn't be politics. It should be all of our problems, right, to deal with.
Sure.
And everybody's showing up, and even the second lady was in the rain today.
Oh yeah, she was there. I saw her. I saw when she went on the stage to give speech. I say, wow, we appreciate that a lot. Yeah.
Yeah. Some people try to make this sound like a protest, but it wasn't a protest. It was a march.
This country, is that they have a lot of work to do in the country, because everything people can preserve, everything they want to involve politics. Some of them want to gain something out of it.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them want game like political figure to be, or because 2029 was not be the easy thing. So some people want to be popular, like some of them.
It's not gonna be a bloodbath, right?
Yeah. So really.
Yeah, so that's about it, and there's a lot of pictures. Let me see. I'm trying to see if I can get it up here that I wanted to show tonight. People need to see. And my favorite, something was one old lady, and what is this lady name? Prayer Brown Boo.
Oh, Prayer Brown, like one of the
counselor.
Yeah, lawyer. Yeah, she's counselor.
Yeah.
I think now my band the Supreme Court about 30 to 40 years.
That was one of my favorite pictures. And the one of the things that I seen too was that the musician that these young people also look up to, they were also there.
Yeah.
So this was all hands on deck march today.
Yeah,
Which I
like
think
I tell
was
you, some people want some individual wanted to take like as a protest as going against Joe Puaka or President Puaka, but there are a lot of things.
say no to
Oh,
justice
oh
today.
yes, oh yes. But you don't see, this thing. It was not only because of maybe you from on the other side, I'm from on the other side. It was combined to everybody. It was everybody interest. You can see Unity Party, majority of the Unity Party, even article, the presidential press secretary. I saw her. See? So even Joe Bwaga was wearing the same t-shirt, said no to just. So it tell you that it's not something that everybody should gain something out of it. You should not say, oh, that we the one organize the protest or we the one say it, we the one can say things it happen. No, it should not be like that. The only thing it should be that how to see how best we can fight the just in this country.
Yeah,
Especially our youthful generation that's falling on the daily basis.
exactly. That should be the most important thing that we should all be paying attention to instead
Exactly.
of trying to make this politics. So you said you weren't there today.
No, no. I said I wanted to go, but I wouldn't get chance. I went somewhere.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I wanted you to tell me the highlights and what was your favorite moment or your whatever catch your heart today. But anyways, do you have anything else on your mind?
Uh, like I think that what was on my mind to say, unless we got another discussion, we can go ahead. But this is the just issue, and I already spoken about it.
Yeah, the drug issue is on my
Yeah.
mind too. It has been on my mind today after seeing these things, and we need to how we can also, I know the I would say the drugs, the LDEA, I know they're doing their job, but they need to, double up and do more. I
They
think this
they
is
they
what stuff like this is
they,
about.
they, they need the DA need more manpower. They need more manpower. They need more manpower. I don't know, but they need more manpower. If I say they need more manpower, because there are some community, when you go in that community,
Mm-hmm.
the so goods and the sellers, they are plenty. And in a way that some community, at least if they can build up depot there,
Mm-hmm.
if they can build up depot there, that would reduce that would reduce even the seller, even the those that importing the jobs. If I say they more increase more or officer, like they borrow land,
Mm-hmm.
borrow like between Guinea, Sierra Leone and Liberia, between Liberia and Sierra Leone,
And the
between
borders, all the borders.
all the borrowers,
Mm-hmm.
at least they should have officer there. They should have DA officer over there, even to Freeport or not Freeport, the airport, because I can remember about 2 or 3 different times. Just enter you to the airport. We have it. I don't know how far that case gone, but we pray God that they can increase more officers of the Liberal Justice Enforcement Agency. You are muted.
Yeah, the manpower is important, and not just the manpower. They need to pay them well because you don't want these people to be at those borders and not be paid well, and then that anybody can come and bribe them to cross over with that just some of them may not want to do it right, but
Mhm.
they might be thinking about that situations like, oh, my children's school fees, my this, that, this is how people get in trouble with those things. So if they don't have to, I know some people with integrity will not do that. They won't be thinking about that, but not everybody, would think that way. So we need not to just talk about the manpower, but to be paid well too. That's very important. And I think if that happened, that would be a good thing also. So they should pay attention to that, and that's very important. So we
Yeah,
need to go.
yeah,
Yeah,
like
go
one
ahead.
of the one of the important thing. And when you hear me talking about increasing the manpower, not only increasing the manpower, because I can remember, like I said the last time, when A.B. Krumah, the former DA boss, when he went for confirmation, he told the Senate, he said the drugs issue, the 4-day drugs issue for now, this 2024 will near about, I think he got about something like $10 million, something like $10 or $4 million. And then he mentioned that he won for each officer to take not less than $300 to $400, because if you empower those officers, you pay them well. I don't think that some of those officers for someone to just go and bribe them with some down $50, but someone making $80, $90, you give it $200, $300 to the person. You don't think that the person will take the bribe?
Oh yeah.
He will take it. He will take it. So he talked about it. He said the officer, the DA officer, not like they should be taking not less than $300 to $400. And we look into it, it's true. But it's still like this country, we are still fortunate to see how best even the budget can even go up at least, because there are some people are taking $40, $50 at least. Only 2025, they told us that they said at least, see what's around, the least person will be taking $150. So we pray God that the way they start increasing the salary, so at least, especially the DA, the police, the immigration, they should see how best they can raise up their salary, at least they can do the work.
Those are the places that really need. I'm not saying other people don't need to be paid well, but security, the security sector is very important. It's very, very important of the country, and those, especially those people, they need to be paid well, and we cannot stress enough, on that enough. They need to be paid well. They need to be paid. That's all. So while this march was going on in town, in all the, cities, I guess, in the country, let me play this video that was happening at the Sierra Leone, Liberia's border.
Ginger, discover something in this door, in the car door. You are going to take it off. So you want to know what is it? What is going on car door? You don't know your car? You put it there, right? You made and give it, you put it there?
Yeah, well,
right?
Yeah.
Now you're taking off. Take it off. Now open our timber.
Yeah, you break it. Amen. The way I put it there.
Move your hand. Move your hand. What happened now?
Yeah,
Why man tell me boy me say I'm here. Chief I be. Me like me let's money for you.
Okay, you are authorized to take any photograph over there. I'm not taking photograph.
Low shadow. That one play, huh? That one is on here the minute. The one on white thing. Nothing why that one is on the make me. That was the one that before. You sure? I want to
So that's what was going on as people were in the street, in the rain, right? Trying to get, everyone attention, government, citizens, and everybody awareness and stuff. This is what somebody was at the border, Sierra Leone and Liberia border, trying to bring in another one. And I hope that they not stop with just that one door. I hope they open the other door and something. Oh, touch us. Jesus, help us. This is what we're talking about.
Yeah. That judge, I think about 4 persons that they arrested to that bullet. About 4, 2 Liberians, 2 Sierra Leonean. They were arrested. I think the drugs they were importing to Liberia, it cost something like 8,000 United States dollars. 8,000. Yeah, they were arrested. I read about it. So the 4 persons are under police custody now, going through investigation. And these are some of the things I just stated. And what you said, they said not only increasing the DEA, but the pay should be what? They should increase their salary. Now, these are some of the things we are discussing here. You see, if you increase their salary and then you got more manpower, it will be very hard for officer for someone to even bribe them for little of some or nothing. You see, if the officers, you see, because all the checkpoint, you see, immigration, DEA, that they don't want can be to the checkpoint. Only some places that you will see police officers, but more often these are people that to the border point.
Yeah.
So these are reasons that we are saying that their salary should be increased and they should have more manpower. So all the various border that they don't have officer, so they can send the officers there so they can see how best they can do proper checking and then to see how best they can save the country.
Yeah, because this is, and I think that in the US here, I don't know if the people in Liberia know how to use it or they don't, but they have dogs, right? Canine dogs that can smell. If you bring in something in, like the car over there, I don't know how they got that, how they managed to grab that, but usually that's something that they consider that you cannot see it, right? So if you had these dogs sniffing when there's a drug or something somewhere in or on the body or so on a human body that you cannot see, you can't get to it, that dog will continue to sniff, and they call like that. The dog will continue to sniff that area, and that's how the people can know that something in there, even in the Indian tubes of those vehicles. It happens at the Mexico or something borders all the time. They catch it in like even food stuff. Then they bring it in. They will put it in a can and seal it up like they're bringing food stuff in the country. They think like they say bringing tomatoes in. Those cans that tomatoes in it will be just that will be inside. Those dogs will sniff it out. And I think when I saw that, I said, I think this is, but we're talking about budget issue too, because all of those things cost money.
Yes.
You gotta feed those dogs. You gotta take good care of those dogs, and they got the trainer. You gotta have a proper trainer and everything. So I think with this happening now, they're seeing that the government is serious about that. This is a new government. It's not the same like past government. They could just fly in with drugs whenever they wanted to. These are some of the things they need to be considering, and that to pick those things out that he can pick up, to bring those things to do that. Because when I saw this today, I'm like, okay, so how did they manage to know that was in a car, in the door? How did they manage to know that? How did they pick that up? So if that was a good job, and I should give it to them. Well done. They should keep.
It was a good job. Well done. Well done. We applaud them for that. But in Liberia, we don't have that. We don't have that yet, unless maybe the next budget or the DA boss, maybe during the next year's budget they can introduce that. But for now, we don't have that. And like I said, I don't want for us to praise everything in this country, especially on the land of issues of drugs. Like the other people say yesterday, or we say, because some people are saying today, like when I went today, they said, oh, you move on here, and you're saying that, oh, no more drugs, no more kush, no more kush. You're singing the song around all in the country here. Why now? They want to say you bring that zombie. How kidding the people? I say, gentlemen, even if you're bringing that type of argument, is a lazy argument. Now
they know nothing about it. They're just hearing stupid propaganda. Is their own.
Yeah,
they're lying to them. But the same drugs out there that people were following, those are the same drugs that they just continue to increase. Those are the same drugs that are still there. They were in the country, they never went anywhere. Those same drugs are still there. So if they want to talk about it, then everybody can talk about it and see how the drugs were when they left.
Yeah. I say all argument is a lazy argument, because if you say like we were talking about A, yes, we'll talk about A. But during your time, how many people protest about just being in the country? The 100 million drugs of people they arrested. They just that pass through to the airport. Where our case go air. The 100 million they continue where through the American embassy they arrested our continue through the Somali road. You all say the people are Portuguese, in fact they don't understand English. At the end of the day, you're free them. Why you people deal with them? Why you people did?
So those steadiness, when they're talking about it, put on something. The attention, the seriousness that is coming.
And the same woman I used to say, oh no, we want push. Where dress up during the campaign time? Today she found guilty. You call her Rita Williams. She found guilty.
For what?
For the same drug issue. She was
a part of the drug issue, and she was saying that.
Yes.
No, she was voting for President Weah because she was.
She had a good
marking on her President Weah. She didn't want that to change.
Oh no way! Because she still wanted. I think la video in the group chat. In the group chat.
It's just.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she was saying that today now she is pleading now for the government to forgive us, to forgive her. She found guilty. Ain't seen it. So what do I say? All right, y'all preaching, y'all say y'all want push. When I show them the video and say lead that thing, then up to now what because they said I don't know how far for me, I don't know whether it is true that they catch Tantan with drugs. They didn't catch him. I didn't see it. Oh, but when even Vasco said when you check on his page, you will see he kept posting the mail. You know, I'm able to say that something that they get Joe Walker's son with the drugs. In fact, Joe Walker's son selling drugs.
No, I just they're looking for ways, right, to be relevant. Vasco then they got nothing to lie about anymore, so they're looking for all of the means. Joe Burger son will be selling drugs, and Joe Burger serious about drugs. Joe Burger whole government officials, everybody outside marching today about drugs.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Joe Burger himself supporting say no to drugs. Something his son is. These people they just said they talk this in it. None of them you tell them to bring the evidence about Tantan doing drugs, and nobody will say it.
They will
Well,
not.
he had a drug problem before. Yeah, he may have had a drug problem, taking it or whatever. But where? Where did it start from? Where did you see the weird government being so serious, taking drugs being serious like this? The way
But
it's
one,
taking drugs right now.
one last did you saw people protesting and say we don't want no or say no to drugs, say no to
But that's
drugs.
what I'm saying. Where did you see people being so, or the government being so serious about
Nowhere.
drugs in the past administration? So all of these things that is being done in this administration, they are embarrassed, but they don't want to. They are so-called setback to come back, whatever nonsense that is every day it breaking down in a swamp, and they're trying to look for, when they say when the guy is drowning, even the snakes are passing, you will want to grab on it, right? That's what the so-called CDC and we actually doing now. People at Vasco, then that's what they're doing. They just take anything, and when they just go and somebody say, "Oh, this is the talking point today," just run with it. Whether you sound stupid or you know what you're saying, just go. Don't worry about it. Just go say it. That's what they're doing. Have no whatever. This person at Vasco posting, we can find pictures of that 100 million drugs that nobody was found guilty. Like it just crawled in the country by itself. Those people that was there, they were all standing in the pictures with Weah. When Weah were hungry, how many times drugs bust Weah has been there? So that nonsense picture they're running with Vasco, then they are single fence. They still those things that don't even something my eye. But the proof then that we have, we can talk about it, But they will not want to talk about it. That's the
But there's the point. They will not. They won't talk about it. Especially like today, at least if you could get chance, at least let him come on the show, so at least we can discuss about it and we can debate on it. But he's sitting down commenting, "Oh, la praise and worship, la praise and worship, praise and worship."
That's what you see him doing. That's like somebody holding his phone from coming here to not prison. But I don't like to talk about. I don't like to give people that Vasco and light on this show. They did Vasco want to come on here. Come when he's not here. We're not talking about him. Whatever he's saying or doing, let's not give it credence. When he want to come talk what he needs to talk, he will come on the show. So yeah, all of those nonsense that people running around with, all this and that, we seeing who's serious about drugs, fighting drugs. Now, are they doing 100%? I know we wanted to do more, right?
Yeah,
we wanted to do more. We want the government to establish like a rehabilitation center or work with those private clinics that already got it going on. So not just go and bust or ghettos and stuff, but send them there. To detox them. And while they're training them, giving them some vocational school that we all talk about, when they come from there, they'll be able to fend for themselves, in society, they'll be good citizens out there instead of thinking about still snatching bag and stuff like that. So I like their attention today, their awareness on it is, and every government officials, the lawmakers and stuff, standing up and we don't just want them to wear the t-shirt and take picture. They need to put in place and allocate the right budget to do these things, because it takes money to do these things, right?
It takes money, a lot of money.
Yeah, and it's not one person stuff. The good old America, we say now they've been spending with drugs forever, and they put a lot of money into fighting drugs. So we cannot just be wearing the t-shirt, say no to drugs, and we're in the street, and our lawmakers and our government officials and everybody, they need to show the people that they are already paying, listening to them, paying attention to this. This was a good awareness, and ECOWAS got involved, and that's a good thing, because it is not just Liberia,
the West African continent.
If this, let's play this video again for Sierra Leone. Between Sierra Leone and
Liberia, discover something in this door, in the car door. We are going to take it off. So we want to know what is it. What is going in the car door? You don't know your car? You put it there, right? You made and give it, you put it there?
Yeah, well,
right?
Yeah. Yeah, women give me some. I don't
I
know.
mean, you're take it out.
The minute tell me say la.
Take it out.
Faites la so.
Pas dans la zone que c'est même.
Si vous êtes pas,
Take it out, though.
non, 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 c'est pas.
Your big exchange.
Oui.
I'm open our timber.
Yeah, you break it. I mean, the way I put it there.
Move your hand. Move there now. What happened now? Officer.
I see you do that white.
You're working now.
You don't play there.
You see that place also?
Yeah,
Yeah, well. That's what
Hey, just bring it, Sonny. What is school now, sir?
Yeah, it's big. It's big like moon.
What's it, Brian?
What is Sonny? What is school down?
Next one.
Ah, Roma. Ta.
Why man tell me why me say I'm here? Chief I be.
Okay, you are authorized to take any photograph with it. I'm not taking photograph.
No shadow around here. That only play, that only listen here the minute. Then what kind of white thing? Nothing like that. Only listen the minute. That was here. I'm not allowed before. You sure?
Why should they even be asking him if there's any more in there when he already lied about knowing? If it's fertilizer, why would they be putting the fertilizer in the car door to seal it up? Like, why would they be giving you something and then you sitting there and talking about, oh, you didn't know they told me said I was fertilizer. Somebody told you said fertilizer, but they're putting it in, opening your car door, putting it in there and sealing it back up. Why would somebody want to conceal a fertilizer like that? He already lying about it, and then you ask him what else, anything else. He said that's the only one you believe in. I hope the tune our car upside down to see what else something else was in it.
Look, that man is a criminal. He's a drug dealer. In the first place, how will he manage when he get access and say, "Oh, let's open the door and shove this drugs inside"? Now he said, "La fertilizer." He know very well that he know that fertilizer. Why you couldn't get taken and shove it behind the car trunk or in the pickup and other stuff, or you put it on the seat, or you put it in front.
Right.
You know. But you took it, you open it, you open the screw, you screw it, you put it inside and say, oh, the man and say, oh, they just put us on it in the first place and say that the man and put it there. But you taking the screw to screw it back and take it from there and say, oh, la first last. You not even know whether that is. That man is a criminal. It's not his first time doing it. It's not his first time doing it. He been doing it before.
Yeah. That can be that first time they have brought in.
Not the first time.
Like that.
Yeah, he just lying to the officer. In the first place, that man should be remanded somewhere. That thing when he talking, he say that I made problem. I don't know nothing about it. He's a criminal.
Yes, he knows about it because that's why he's driving in the country with it. He knows about it, and he for him to stand there and be talking about he doesn't know about it. And I don't know why they even, like I said, asking him more question like if he knows or he doesn't know and stuff like that. Because I mean, he already lied the first time. What makes you think he's gonna tell you the truth the second time around?
You know, that question. Even during the investigation, they will still ask him that simple question: whether he lies, he not lie. That question just have to come. He left after the investigation through his explanation. They are where they would know that he lied. But that question, they just have to ask him that question. You get me? But in the first place, they already know.
No, I know they have to
that,
ask him, but I hope they don't take your word for it. That's what I'm saying.
yeah, they already know that the men are just stealer. Because under no condition, I don't know something about it. If I say I don't know about anything about it, something, I shouldn't take something and hide it somewhere that that place he put that just air. I don't know how he managed, whether that's someone setting up or
No.
yeah. Because it will be very hard for someone to notice that something there. To the door,
That's what
he
I'm
opened,
saying. I don't know how they got the news or how they managed to know
yeah.
that these things were there.
So that's either someone setting up about it. Seriously. Because he opened the first door, after he opened the door, then he took the rubber from there. Then before he screwed in, had to take the judge from inside. See it? So it's not something like strange to him. He been doing it before. So they got to investigate him and know if that
Well,
his first time.
yeah, they arrested 4 persons.
Yes.
So
It's
so it is, a 4-man operation. So that can be, anything, something like. But yeah, we just glad that they caught that, and from now on, I'm pretty sure they'll be, released. They'll be looking out for stuff like that, knowing that people hiding there. I said Indian chews and stuff. There'll be something, even a bunch of tomato, a bunch of food stuff that are in cans. There was stuff, 2 or 3 cans between those things that is only drugs, and the rest of them would be that stuff. They do that all the time, and those are the things that the kidnapped dog would point out by sniffing it. And I don't know if they're gonna have that in Liberia anytime soon, but they need to think about that. And it's all
Yes.
saying. So, moving on. You got something else to say before we move on?
No, go ahead.
Okay, so today, we're gonna move on to LBS. Wait, Minister Fagon.
Director.
What?
He's
Yeah,
a
the
director.
minister. He's a director now.
Fagon is a director for LBS.
That's why I said the minister thing that's stuck in my head. That's administration. It said there's a write-up that he did on Facebook. The Liberia Broadcasting System has temporarily suspended its live coverage of the Ministry of Information, Cultural Affairs, and Tourism regular press briefing. LBS Director General Eugene Fagon made the announcement Wednesday in Painesville, citing financial constraints as the reason behind the decision. He explained that this is coming true. What is something? The lack of funding has left the management with no choice but to implement this cost-cutting measure. According to the Fagon, the suspension will remain in place while these discussions are held with Mika to find a sustainable solution. He emphasized that although the decision was difficult, the management stands by it and remains hopeful for a swift resolution. So, these are 2 government agencies or departments, right? Shouldn't they be working together on stuff like that, or shouldn't it be, if there's a budget there to be given to LBS, shouldn't they be given straight to LBS and they're just doing that job? Why should why should LBS be expecting a check from Mika?
Well, yesterday I listened to Honorable Fagon giving on state radio. They were reading that news yesterday. He said because due to financial support. So I don't know if there is the extra budget set for it. Because according to his explanation, he said if before he could suspend the activities of carrying large broadcasting, TV, and social media, he consult and you know that the Minister of Information is the board chairman of LBS. He's the
yeah.
board, yeah, he's the board chairman. So according to his explanation, is that something like all of them came up with one understanding that RSN is looking at this. Let's suspend it, and then see how best we can go through some financial support and other stuff. Because the minister are aware of it. To Facon explanation when I listened to him yesterday. So my question here is that something that they have budget extra for it that before LBA carry government spokesman out because the Minister of Information is a government
Yeah.
spokesperson. So I'm wondering. So the information minister or the government have to pay certain money that before the government entity get their own entity live or what?
Because what has been said is that the budget that is given to LBS, they give them 60% and they expect them to get the rest of the 40% on their own, right? So they didn't give them the full budget. But what is this budget? What are they supposed to be doing? Aren't they supposed to be working for the government? Or it's just supposed to be okay, so maybe it's a state radio that is supposed to be not just for the government or to tax everybody, to charge anybody that wants to use it. This is where it gets tricky. And I'm saying if that is the case, why didn't the government, why didn't they just add that in their budget to be able to do that instead of then having to be taking check from Mika and before they do their job?
But I got it. I think before I think for me what I understand is that when budget hearing reach
Go ahead.
when budget hearing reach when it before the legislature can send or can pass the budget, I think all those entities they can call them one by one. You get your budget. All those government entities they can submit their budget. So I don't know where he coming from with that. That's why I said for me, I don't have much to say about it until we can follow that story,
Yeah.
or we can see how best we can follow that story and know whether it's the extra money that they have to pay before they carry live broadcast to Minister of Information. You get me?
Yeah,
But
so
no,
we
ma- but no matter how, they will still bring it. They will still bring it in live or in news rather. They will still bring it because they will still go there and get the information. And at the end of the day, during the news time, they will still bring it in news. So it was something that we really need to find someone over there to see how best we can investigate
yeah, we need
and
to
then know.
get
Yeah.
somebody from that
So
entity
if
to
we,
come and
yeah,
explain to us in full
if
details how this, because I was confused. I'm like, this is a government business
still
being done. So why should it be different from LBS budget? So, but like you said, we will have to, bring someone who knows more about this to let
yeah.
us. It seems like your guess is as good as mine. But
Yeah.
then it was out there. It was put out there. I don't know if that's what it has to be. We have to
So,
talk about it.
so we have to do the negotiation like the I don't know, they call him D-Flow. D-Flow is a deputy director for, I think, for media services.
Mm.
Yeah. I don't know, you know him?
I don't know, but Thomas might. Yeah, Thomas would try to get in touch with him. So let's do our there's something, because we're not gonna stay here long today. Let's go to the social issue. There's this guy who is in the news about, well, let me get it. 1 second. Let me get the thing up before. Okay. So this guy was, I think it was yesterday. He was being dragged by the police, saying that he went to rob a bank. Which didn't make any sense to me that he would do that on his own. This guy. Where's the other picture? Yeah, did you see this story yesterday?
Yes.
Okay. So it was said
for me, what I followed yesterday on social media was they got, according to social media, what I saw on social media, they got graduated last year, 2024. He graduated from UL, and they got, according to the story now, they got went to EcoBank for money, and he and a girlfriend have a misunderstanding, something like that. But then when he went, I'm reading the story where I read yesterday on social media. So he went there. He asked the chief or the security. He enter how he got access to he enter. But then he and his girlfriend have a misunderstanding. I think former girlfriend or something like that. So
no, let me give you the story. The story is that he was married. He graduated. He was working and had things going on for him. I think that everything was okay. So he started stepping out, as you know, Liberian men do when they start making money. They think they're supposed to, all African men think they're supposed to out of big shots and be doing extracurricular activities. But he was a married man, and he stepped out on his wife and started going out with this girl. And the girlfriend was there because he was getting the money, right? So giving it to her and everything. After everything, he lost his job, and she now started to, as expected, as any sensible person would know, start to play him low because the money is not coming like it used to. Which any sensible person would know that it's stupid to leave your wife, your family for some stupidness that you're doing out there. But yeah, that's the story. Allegedly, that's what he did. He left his family for this girl and everything, and now this girl started playing him low. She doesn't want to deal with him anymore, and I guess he went into that bank. And this is how she got him. That he went for. She kind of set him up on that. Say he went to rob the bank with pepper spray.
Yes.
And he got caught and was dragged and something. But I kind of started to believe that story because it did not make any sense for if you want to go rob a bank 10 o'clock in the morning.
But broad day, how would you, I can say that broad day. Is there the first information?
So for you to go and want to rob a bank and then go by yourself and then taking a pepper spray, it doesn't make any sense for that to be the narrative of this story. But from the whole thing now about this girlfriend and something, it now makes sense to me. Okay. So go ahead.
Yeah, like you said, that's the story that we heard yesterday too. They even posted a girlfriend. They get a posted him or set him up yesterday to the police there. Because yesterday that news came out and said the man went to Amrock to EcoBank on 11th Street. So he was dragged to the police station. So I don't know how.
This bank. This is what the story that they didn't put his full story there. if she works in the bank or she just went in there and he followed her in there. This is what they didn't say
I
in this.
think I think she work in the bank.
Okay.
She work in the bank. So yesterday he was dragged to the police station. Since then we have not yet any the police we have not yet any press briefing or press conference about the identical man, whether he was released or he was not released. But anyway, we wait to hear from the police soon.
I think you're not hearing from the police because they found out that's the story. He's not a proper bank robber. He's not a this criminal that everybody ordinary criminal that would be.
So
But this
so
is
so
go ahead.
meaning they release him. He was released yesterday or
Well,
today.
I don't know that we gotta find that out. I don't know, but I'm saying that the police did not take it seriously to come and have a press conference and talk about him because of
Okay.
that. Because they found out it's not a serious something like a serious criminal some case would be. So maybe that's why they didn't put all of that attention into it. That's what we didn't hear about it. But what is the lesson here? This is a social story that we just doing, and from from
Yeah,
we didn't
you
have
know,
much about.
yeah, exactly. This is a social something, social story that we're discussing. This for we the men, it will give a lesson that sometimes whenever you in a relationship, it's better for you to respect your relationship than for you to go out and then respect someone over your wife, especially when you are married. And even though you're not married, if you have a girlfriend to your house, you and her living together, or he or she you and her or you and the person living together. One thing I see into is that is to respect each another. It not good for you to be tripping all the time on someone at the end of the day, especially with the men, because sometimes too the women they can do it, but sometimes the women they can say, "Oh, we the men we are the majority today are struggling." Someone dares to by me to see her best, we can see her best to improve our life. But at the end of the day, the moment we start making money, that's the time now I have more obligation. I have problem days are going to for me to even spend time now with my wife or with my sweetheart, I will not get time. But look, we the men we need to deceive somebody from those things and then see her best. We can focus to our partner.
So this is not just to be clear with the audience. This is not just men
That
men
I
that
think.
do not do that do that, right? But like you said, it's always the men are always the majority, and it's always something common. And when the men they be so brave to do stuff like this to another person, but no, women do it too. Some
Yeah.
women do it too. It may not be a lot, but the men they're always in the spotlight with it because they feel comfortable doing it all the time. But yeah, when I don't know when people do these things, how the thing is gonna end. If you do this to somebody and left your partner for that person and the person seeing you, what makes you think they will stay with you if the person is so brave to do that, and vice versa? If the person see you cheating on your partner with them, what do you think they're gonna take you any serious? What you're giving to them, which is that money. In this case, what they say he had money, he was showering her with money and gifts and stuff. That's exactly what that person is there for. And we saw the same story with that girl, God bless her soul, that got killed in the street. Remember a couple of months ago? She got stabbed in the street. They were
Oh,
in the church that you were loving to, and then they cast them out of the church. He was working. Buchanan stopped going bad for him, and then she started playing on him too for somebody else. So it's always this story like, why can't people learn from this stuff? This is not the first time. This is not the second time. This is not the
mhm.
third time. This is not even the 50th time. But it's
That,
like
that,
you keep making the
that,
same
that,
mistake over and over and over, and it will not be the last time. Okay, so it's just foolish. And when I see stories like that, I don't pity them. Because I don't care. These days, God is not waiting for Judgment Day. It's happening right here and right now. And especially you said somebody been there with you and they've been there by your side and you become this person and you think you're so good for them. Those people who don't even know how you got to where you at. That one that you won't go take and throw that person away and you won't go take that person who doesn't even know. Who doesn't even know how you got to that place? That's the one you won't go. This person sweat. Like they said, fruit of my labor. That person labor with you to get to that point. Then they fruit down. For them to eat the fruit that you won't go get their fruits. Fruit of their labor to somebody else. And you think it will end well for you? As said, the man is not on the stone. The old man. As that God is not on the stone. As that God is not real. It never ends well.
But you know that sometimes do some of those days again be free. You know, of those sometimes we can,
it
some
may
of
not
those
be free, but
it can be free.
your business, paying attention to your woman, paying attention to your family, and somebody can eat your heart and throw something in your pen. No.
Yeah.
When you go look for it, that's when you fall in it. So there is no excuse here. If you have respect for your woman or you have respect for your man, and you will not go and get yourself involved with that, right? But once you step out of that relationship and start giving attention, start stepping out with somebody else, there's a possibility anything can happen at that point. You make yourself vulnerable, you make your relationship, your family vulnerable, everything. So that's not even an excuse.
Yeah. Like what you saying is true, but sometimes the men anyway they both are, but sometimes majority of the men, if you tell someone say, "Oh, I want you," the person will not get God to say, sometimes it can happen. It can happen. And whenever you get in certain situation, sometimes to get also, and some people are there yet to spoil, either to spoil you or to take you from another person. Because you know they can have their property, they can say this time and say no no better day.
Because this has been a reason. You struggle with somebody, they come out and become somebody, then all of a sudden you're no good for them now. These people, then I don't know how you got to where you at. That they're the one that they're good for you now. If you are gonna be in that pit that person made you, they were not even gonna be looking at you. But the person was there for you to come out and say, then that's why people don't want to struggle with anybody anymore. And you can't blame them for that. You know? But I tell you that's something that.
Yeah, but sometimes do people don't matter thing. The only thing you pray God for the rightful direction. You ask God for the rightful direction whenever you are facing some of those difficulties and some of those things. Or sometimes even those, if the person doing it like that, you don't have to care the person, especially a woman, to care your man on public ridicule, talking all those things.
He's taking instead of public ridicule. What do you mean, especially a woman? Why do your African people think that women have all the burden on in a relationship?
No, I'm not
giving like a fool, and he go out and make himself like a fool. The fact that he stepped out of his relationship or she stepped out of a relationship, that is disrespect on its own. That is putting yourself into public ridicule on its own. Then when it come out, this person, the person what this affects now is his wife or ex-wife, whatever. Not him. I don't care about him. I care about how she feel when things that they come out in the public like this. The wife. Because this is just stepping out alone on your partner is a disregard to that feeling. And then if it's this public, imagine how much hurt and pain that is. And you think I'm thinking about him?
What I'm saying here, I'm not bagging or I'm not bagging with the men, right? Okay, let's put it in the issue now. If the guy or can be your man or your husband whatsoever, then you do it to him like this. You think that they may come back with you stay with it will be a very shameful and disgrace. So at least to see her, you don't. Like what I'm saying, it better for you to see her best. You can control your emotion and then you're settled inside. But by you bringing him on public ridicule like this and disgrace him, that's what I'm
So
saying.
who did this to him? Not the wife, the girlfriend that he left the wife for. The one did it to him. So what are you talking about? So what are you
Even
talking
the,
about? The wife did not do this to him. He left the wife. According to the story, he left the wife. The girlfriend he went to, down the one did this to him. So what I gotta do with the wife?
okay.
It has nothing to do with the wife.
Well, yeah, I understood.
It
But
has
then,
nothing to do with the wife. He's the one who humiliated his wife. He's the one who disrespected that relationship. And
who is
if anybody being embarrassed, it should be the one, not him. Nobody should be.
why she the second wife? The owner did not disgrace the man because of her, but then she disgraced the man because of another person.
You know why it happened?
That's why we stay waiting for the story to come
You
up.
know why it happened? Because the swear, that woman swear that on him. It's not a natural thing. What he did
But
to his wife, that's the swear that is on him.
so I asked you, that she swear him.
She
You know,
doesn't have to say anything. No, she doesn't. When I said swear, let me tell you something, my brother. A lot of times these things happen. If a person's been with you, they suffer with you. You got to somewhere, you are nobody. You got somewhere. And you get people, you're making money now, you do all of that. A person suffers with you and come to that point, and you leave them, you abandon them for somebody else. That person don't have to open their mouth to say anything.
that curse.
And they don't have to say, "Oh, they won't happen." It's just a waste of time when we do that. God already sees it all. He's seeing what's happening. God alone. If that person even said, "I leave my own with God. I leave you with my God. I leave you with your God." That's all that person needs to say. That alone. So that's the karma that following him. If he went and did that to her, the woman now that you left your wife for will disgrace you like this publicly. Okay, so it's not. She doesn't have to open her mouth to swear him to say, "Oh, that she did this thing." She don't have to do anything to him. It's just how life goes. It never ends well. It will never end well for you. I'm sorry. Even vice versa, if a guy suffer with a girl, being there, you had nothing. This man done everything for you. Then you got to a certain place in your life, and then you abandon him. You cheated on him, you left him for another guy. It's just a matter of time. It never ends well too. So it's not a one-sided thing. Because you don't like somebody sweat on you. That intention is you're building a future together. That's what they're doing there, right? They're expecting, and what you telling them at the time that, yeah, I'm in this for life. I mean, this is us. We building family together and all of that. Then at a certain point, because you got to, you're looking good now. The person that make you better educated and something and everything. And you think you bigger than that person, or you better than that person. That's a curse on his own. So yeah, with a man or a woman, it never ends well. And anybody who's in a woman in a relationship and allow her to do that to her partner for you, you're a fool, because your turn is just a time, just a matter of time. It will come right back and bite you in the butt. Same thing. You, the man who left your wife, left your home, left your relationship for another woman, for a girlfriend, abandon your family. Isn't it a matter of time? God will never give you peace out there. Trust me, you will get it, because if that person, unless that person was nothing there, you and that person just met, and you say you decided to move on, but a woman that struggled with you, and you do that to them. I know people do that. Oh man, and then sometimes when they go, "Oh, I don't know what happened to me. God, why my life is like this?" Yeah, but at that time when people, that was probably my uncle always used to say, sin is sweet, right? When you're in that moment, nobody can talk to you. Even the people that are telling you to do the right thing, they become your enemies. You just want to tell people to tell you that all the evil you're doing is right, but no, it's not a good thing. I know we are human. We are not, holier than thou. We temptations out there, but the Bible tells us all the time, resist the devil, and he will flee from you. It's not like you're immune to temptation, but pay attention to your family at home. If you have a husband, if you have a wife, pay attention to your home. Do things together, pray together, whatever religion you are. Respect that relationship. If you're not giving to most of the things, yeah, it happened. Yes. But even, God forbid, if you fall, that happened. Wake up and dust your healer and do right, repent, apologize and do right away. But don't even try to think that, and I do it one time, she forgive me. I'll do it again. When I come back, she will be there. Because some men do that. You know that? Because if a woman forgives them 1 or 2 times, they think that person is stupid. No, they're not stupid.
Actually not like the woman stupid, but you see, it become on the land of relationship. To be real, woman keep the relationship more than with the men.
Bullshit.
If you almost what?
I said bullshit. I hear that all the time. That's not true.
No,
it takes 2 to keep a relationship, not just one person.
Listen, woman keep relationship more than with the men. You don't know that? Understand that?
Explain yourself.
Woman keep the relationship more than with the men. Okay.
Maybe I would agree with your own explanation, but go ahead.
Like in some instances, like with a man, sometimes some of the attitude that we can carry on. If you decide to say, because I do the one, okay, like common example, the way the man left a web and will start loving him out. So today the man come back. So you expect you the woman to go out and say, because my husband do it, I should go pay my debt? No. There are all in cases you see some of those things. Call your partner and call them and advise them. Call them and advise them. But if everything your man do they want, I will do it. Your man do they want, because you see what she did now, because the man used to give her money, but right now no money coming. Or probably the man desire to go back to his web or to go take different woman. She desire and say, send the man desire to
She's
leave
the
me.
one that playing the man, not the other way around. She's the one now. After the man left his wife for her, the man don't have money anymore, so she don't want the man anymore. The man didn't do anything.
Yeah, but no, I'm not the man not do anything. But why should you disgrace the man because the man not get money today?
Well, after he did what he did, leaving his family, is his mom thinking, and then he said, "Wait, I left my family for this person, left my wife for this person, and now because I don't have money, this person don't want to pay attention." And then at that point, now he won't leave her now, even though she don't want him anymore. She feeling with him, whatever she was getting from him is ran out, and she don't want him anymore. He not thinking about all the things that he done for her. I couldn't lose my family. I lost my wife. I lost my children. For you, now you telling me say you don't want me. We will die together. And how it can be that the other pastor killed the girl in the street. Because after all the foolishness you done now, as a person, as a man, you're looking at yourself and say, how can I even survive this? You think about all the embarrassment, the laughter, and everything, and then if you don't have the strong heart to stand in that, you do something foolish.
No.
Yeah.
So
the thing, let me answer to what you were just saying. The woman can keep the relationship. You need to get that thing out of your African process. because that's what it is. That is I think it's a culture thing that you have processed in your mind and think that it is fact. Relationship cannot. Let me finish. Relationship cannot survive if two person don't put in the work. I think he said you advise your man. You advise a man. How many African men like women can advise for them to listen to them? And say, oh, the woman won't control me. She wants to do. You telling them that on stupidness they're doing. Then there will be what if somebody putting words in their ear? Then they would be there. Oh, the woman won't control me. No woman can control me. How they men? How do you think that because African men think that because they are men? Some African men out there, then they have some really good African men out there who know who are so religious and so educated and so civilized that know that a woman has feelings, she has a saying as well. Now, I'm a woman who is all about a woman respecting her husband, a woman being submissive. That's me. It's my culture. I'm 100. I don't care. I was raised in America. I grew up in America. That does not change that. That's my culture. I strongly believe in that. But the one that I don't understand is that because the same way how because I believe in the Bible. I'm not going with that cultural thing. My Bible tells me my husband's supposed to live with me with understanding. My husband's supposed to love me. He's supposed to care for me, right? And I'm supposed to be submissive to him. That's what I know. And that is, people don't understand. The God that created all of us, he knows how we are wired. He knows how we process and he knows how we deal with the women and men. But people have made this a cultural thing that men will be men. Women just sit down there. When they go, they come. I just take them. When they go, they turn it around. All the same Bible tells you that a woman, a man to a woman, a woman to a man, right? The same Bible tells you about these spiritual attachment when you go out there sleeping with other people. The spiritual impact to that. Every person that person slept with, you have that connection is there. What that person got some demonic connection, you bringing their home to your family. You understand what I'm saying?
I get you.
All the thing about is the cultural part of it. It makes it seem there's a cultural thing, and that people had and the culture had enabled them in their promiscuous behavior and think it's a good thing, and that's what they're supposed to be doing. Oh, you know, man will be man. Man will be man. Show me in the Bible where that says man will be man. If you can show me, don't come near me with that bull crap. Don't come near me with it. The same Bible that tells me to be submissive, the same Bible has the man on the instruction there too, to me, right? It's not just there, the Bible did not tell us that women don't have feelings. Men will be men. The women are just in at home. That may be promiscuous. Anytime they come, you'll take them. That's not what my Bible tells me. No. When it says there's two apart, they're not talking about physical death. Once you defile your home, your marriage, you go out there and have an affair with somebody else, you killed your that's killing your vow right there. Yes, you can we can forgive, we do all of that and something, but at that point, do you know what kind of, even if that woman said, you think she's looking at you the right way? I'm a woman, I'm talking to you. You think the way I used to look at you, is that how I look at you now? You're less of a man to me now. That's how it is. I know they can say, women can stand it, women can stand it. Let me tell you something. Women can stand it, but there's something in their heart. Once you do that to them, it's never the same. That people don't know. That piece, you are taking it away. And unless God is with that relationship, and you as a man, you are responsible enough to stay away from that. To apologize and stay away from that, and try your best to gain that trust back, and something for her to come back to that place to look at you like that. But some people, they just take it to be like, oh, she's here, she forgave me the first time, I go here again. I come back, she'll still be here. We got two children, we got 2 children now, she's not going anywhere. Really? Even if that woman is not spiritual enough, in the things of God enough, she's out there doing her own things. You will never know. Don't be fool, y'all. Let me tell y'all. They be sitting there thinking that, oh, yeah, because she's sitting there, so yeah, she everything is still the same. No, it's not. But anyway, that's just
You know, all those things you're talking, sometimes in some places it is true. In the sense that even those, I'm not saying that women don't have a feeling. Women have a feeling because even the Bible says it say, I my father as one. And even if you people go get married in the altar, in front of that altar, the pastor can say, they can say husband and wife are one as one. So meaning any decision the husband take, he take it for his wife. Any decision his wife take,
they have to agree.
yeah, he have to agree to it. So in so doing, but in some cases too, you the woman, you don't have to compare yourself in some cases with your husband too.
Nobody's talking about comparing here.
No,
that's one of the things that you got in your head too. When somebody said the person get feelings, then I think the man is comparing.
Give me check. Let me learn. You know, but some of you guys like to say, all right, so you do the one myself, I'll go pay my debt. I'll go do it. And these are some of the things I'm saying. Woman as a woman, whom you have our children. Now in everything that I do, especially you say I will do the one. You the woman, I the one have you. I the one went and say, oh, I want you. Now you approach me.
You want to say
I would if I do any bad thing to you, I will come back and say, oh, madam, sorry for what I done.
And then you go back and do it again.
No, I will go back.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about. That's what happens all the time. Your thing is a culture thing that you're supposed to do it. That you're supposed to be married and still be out there looking for where you're in something like it's supposed to be normal. Look at what you're saying here. Not everything I do, you said you to go do it. Look at that. So can you put that thinking that you got? Can you put it vice versa? Not everything the woman do, you're supposed to go and do it too. You know the woman's a human being too, right? You're not a woman, human being. You know you're not the only one that the devil can come to, right? Because you always say the work of the devil. You know you're not the only one that the devil can come to, right? So if the woman go and did something like that to you, can you sit down and forgive her when she come and say something and so? Or you must go and do the same thing.
But you know, you're a woman.
Just the double standard that there. You woman, you ain't get feeling. That's just the double standard with our culture.
No.
I can ask you a question. If your woman went out, let's say you married a wife, she went out and did that to you, will you sit there and give her say, oh, my wife, I don't have to do everything that she does. She says sorry, so we can just now. Can you do that? She be telling herself the same thing too, because that human being there, she's a human too. She's not a God. She also gets tempted by the devil too, right?
Let's put it in this way now. You see, you are missing my point.
I'm not missing your point. Exactly what you said. I'm turning the table. What if it's in a woman's shoe and you are in a woman's shoe and she's in your shoe? Will you say the same thing you're saying right now? That because you're my woman, we gotta go and do this. You're not supposed to go do it too. Will you tell yourself that too? You're not supposed to leave her because she went. The devil fooled her too. She did something, and then the work of the devil, all the one that you're supposed to sit there and also do what you expect her to do. If that was you, can you say the same thing too? If it was her who did it?
I mean, in the first place,
you can, right? So that's why. See, you can't even say yes or no.
Well, you are not giving me
what the Bible tells you. If you, I don't know what you believe in, but that's
I'm a Christian.
Okay, so that's not what the Bible said. The Bible said we all should be forgiven. They didn't say, oh, the men ain't not feeling too good. They shouldn't forgive the women. Only the women should be sitting on there. They shouldn't do what the men can do, but the men should go ahead and do. No. That's double standard.
Who do you that Megan forgive? Megan forgive every human being.
Question. The law you are just putting on women here. I turn the table around and put it on you. You couldn't answer me. So that's what I'm saying.
No, but I want answer you, but you are not. I want answer the question, but you are not giving me the chance.
So yes or no question, sir.
Yes.
The way you say yes, I'm reluctantly it's not convincing at all.
Oh yeah, you said like yes or no. I said yes. I'll forgive her.
Good.
I'll forgive her, but it's not something that it should be repeated.
But who would ask for forgiveness and go do the same thing again? No, you're not. That's why.
Like what I wanted to say something first before I could answer your question, but then you said no. I should just say either is a no and yes question.
Okay,
because in some cases there are some things that you can do that you can ask your wife to forgive you, or you can ask your husband to forgive you. But not all in cases. Like some of those bad things that you go do it, you do it even 1 month or not even 1 day do, And one thing you should understand is that you're the woman. If you get in any relationship, for you to move from there, it will be very hard. But with the men, I can say already today, and I go and I tire with a relationship. It will stop right there. But if you get in that relationship to move from there, it will be very hard. That these are there's the differences that are between women and men.
Is that your reason for not wanting men to, because men can get out of it? They get that something that they can get out of it, so it's okay. The woman shouldn't do it. You know what? We can have that argument all day, and it's not going to change. I think it's a double standard, and the African people need to start thinking about the spiritual effect that has with your family when you have a family at home. You doing stuff like that. Not only diseases, but it have that spiritual something to it that you don't want. If you truly care about your family, shooting that your 2 second, 5 second, 5 minute pleasure, kill your whatever for it and pay attention to your loved one. That would be so important. I think people should do that. No one is saying it's easy or whatever, but it's not easy for women. And a lot of women do exactly what men do out there. It's not just one-sided thing. So it's it's to everybody. It's to everybody. We should all be cognizant of what come after it, And like I said, some people cannot stand the thing that come after those things when they're done it. Like this brother here who had been thinking like, what? I left my wife and my family for this girl, and now she playing me like that, like the other one I killed her. A couple of months ago, the pastor getting kicked out of the church, leaving his family for her, and all the one, and then she started playing him too. Some people can't stand that. They go and want to harm you.
What about the guy? I don't know how factual I with that story. The guy that went to his girlfriend and go down there.
Oh, yeah, in Beginner, right?
In Beginner or Cowen. I don't know if that Beginner or Cowen.
The one that died in her room?
Yeah, the guy, they said the guy in Beginner. Oh, okay. So I don't even know the factual story about that story.
I don't know.
I try to get information on it, but I have not yet get it. What is the main reason? I don't know. if like the woman hen or in a woman dead or in a man
Those
dead,
things happen. Those things happen. It may not be her doing anything to him.
it may not
If
be
he
her.
had some kind of pressure or some kind of underlying sickness, sometimes
But
when they get rough on you, it doesn't matter where you at. If they just called him to the wrong place, that it. But yeah, those things happen. It happens. So yeah. But I don't know if you were married though. I just heard that in his girlfriend. So I don't know whether he
yeah.
left his family or won the girlfriend. I know nothing about that.
So
I
even me, I don't know anything about it. We'll still follow the story. Like I said, our brother will pray God that everything can be settled with him. That to see how best he can move on out of it. If like you, then they want should be the lesson for him. That let him try and go back to his family, especially when you get married. You marry. I ain't get married to a woman. Then I value girlfriend more than my wife. Under no condition. You see,
those stupid people do
anything,
that all the time.
you see, married,
That's
married,
stupid, foolish, and immature. People do that all the time.
married. If there's something that left time, I left
So
time. If you decide to get married, don't get married. It better for you to be doing your 1 2 1 2. The day you decide to get married, you marry one time. And when you get married, forget about side chicks and focus on your wife. Oh, seriously. Because these are some of the things. Because not woman, yeah, in the Western world, woman can look at you and approach you. But like, a hard. It's very hard. Even if woman want you, they will not come out straight and they say, "Oh, I want you." Maybe to their attitude, but we can look for our own problem. So the only advice I give about married people or married women, saying you decide to be with one man, you decide to marry you. When you stand in front of that other and say, "Yes, I do," forget about searches and focus on your relationship and maintain your relationship. Simple.
Amen.
Don't allow for someone to come disgrace you for another woman and other stuff. You see the disgrace our brother going through, the way they drinking yesterday. At the end of the day, the name was called armed robber. The federal name Dibero. You see,
Yeah,
it's
say he's an armed robber.
an
No,
armed
I'm
robber.
not. What the rest of them? They had one plan to go armed rob a bank. He must be paying. But
So
yeah.
we the men, when we decide to get married, we get one person, we should focus on the person. Don't get side chip. I can say it for free. But you're the woman and you have our own, you have your own while I get it. Anyway, making talk about some of those things when we talk.
Women have that. No one is perfect. If you're looking for perfection, you'll never get it because you yourself, you're not perfect. You have your own issue that she's dealing with, that she's managing.
Sure.
So yeah, I'm not gonna lie. They got some people who are overboard to do the worst things. That's a different situation. But there are a lot of relationships that people will admit, oh, that woman get pregnant, there's stuff like this. Going outside doing when the person catch them and start dealing with them. Oh no, the person just ought to see them and not say anything, not get mad, not be hurt. When the person, oh, that woman get problem. What? You bring a problem, but you want peace. How do you get that? But anyways, that's that little social stuff I told we throw in there today. Everybody's gonna busy and then show up. So that was it. So let's do our closing and get out of here. I think we been here. You can have some rest yourself.
Yeah. All right. Thank you for the show. I don't know what did not come up. What Morris. I don't know what going on with those guys. But anyways, a good show. Thank you so much for the effort that you've been playing. So we encourage the other panelists to be here tomorrow so we can discuss the national issue. So I would like to invite Vasco. Let Vasco come on the show. He should not be sitting down behind the camera and be, giving to last like to same praise and worship. No. Let him come out, let debate the issue. Let go straight to the point and debate the issue. Than for him being there. The only thing I have to say on my closing again, they just issue. We are appealing to the government, the sitting government. Not because today the other period government that left the power, they never implement the law of the just issue. For him to even sign the just law, it was not easy. People got to talk 2 to 3, 6 months before finally he signed the just law.
He knew what was in there for him and his people.
Yeah. So we have not encouraging Joe Walker to do that. We are only encouraging him that he can fight like the way he declared yesterday. He talked a lot of things, even those he said, even landlord, when you know that some art that said, or I know that I the landlord for the place here, and I know that my tent up selling drugs, I either book the tent up, or when the government grab me, they would I will be the first person they will go ahead investigation or the Jamie. So at least these are some of the things that we want to hear from our government. Yeah. So these are some of the things that we want for our government to be doing, especially let the young youthful generation, let them build a rehabilitation center. It should not even be like 50 rooms. It should even be 300 to 400 bedroom. Yeah, seriously. Because if you get a facility, you get about 500, 1,000, 2,000 they do gas them from the street. You carry them there for 1 year. Within 1 year, 2 years, nobody will come from there. They won't come back and sit again or go back on the street. Some of them, when you see them on the street, you feel bad by yourself. You cry. Yes, like you see some of the speeches where people are giving today. Some of them cry. Some of them cry because they are children on the street. They just using them. One of our Kevin, one other guy, he told me, he said his son take drugs. I think they bought at 14 to 15 years old. He took it for the first time. The second time when he won, he took it. That was the end of his life. He never survived. He died today. 14 to 15 years.
Support system can't handle it.
You see, so we encourage the government to see how best they can take the responsibility of the just issue. They should not play long term on the drugs issue business. They should very take it serious. At least they can take drugs at least to, even of those they can finish it, but at least to reduce it at least to 1%. Thank you for the show.
Thank you everyone for coming, and whoever's watching, thank you for being here with us. And we had to the guys were busy today, so Francis and I have just been here chit-chatting, and yeah, so for all of you who are commenting and watching, we say thank you. We appreciate you. Share the show. And with that, we say good night, and we'll talk to you. We'll see you guys willing tomorrow. Thank you, and good night for now.